So a question that is sometimes asked to me is, what is actually the teaching, the Buddhist teaching on what is our purpose in life? Why are we born? What is the aim or the goal in the mind of the Buddhist? Now, to answer this question, it is important for us to understand that Buddhism is taught as something, as a form of practice, as a way of life that everyone can study about, no matter whether you are Buddhist or whether you embrace another religion or another spiritual system. The Buddha did not teach in an exclusive way, teaching only for certain people or only for certain people who had meet the right requirements or something like that, but he taught for everyone. So anyone who would like to learn something about Buddhism, they can, without any conditions to that, in terms of whether you should convert or become a member. Now, to come back to the question, what is the purpose of life in Buddhism? Well, you could distinguish several ones. And this is showing also that the Buddha's habit was that he taught at different levels according to everyone, according to the habits of the listener. So if the listener, the one listening to his teachings, was at a certain level, ready to receive teachings at a certain level, then he would teach at that level. He wouldn't teach at a level that that person wasn't ready yet. In summary, he would teach about three things. First of all, he would teach people to earn your living in the right way, in the proper way. Secondly, he would teach people to build good character by developing good habits, which will not only be useful in the present moment, but will also be something useful in the long term in your life. In fact, according to Buddhism, developing very good habits, developing good karma is not only useful for this life, but also for the next, in which we will be born in the future. And the third purpose in Buddhism is the purpose of actually purifying your mind. When you are aiming for to purify the mind and to cleanse the mind of all that is impure. And this is an aim that is mostly focused on meditating. That is the aim of people who devote themselves mostly to the spiritual life. So from the very basic level, which is mostly about earning your living in the right way without hurting anyone, to developing character, you could say that there are three basic aims in Buddhism. The aim to be a good person that is good for society, responsible for society. Secondly, to be a beautiful person in heart. And thirdly, to be a true person in the true sense of the word, a true human being that has achieved the highest purpose of humankind.